Were Atleti deserving winners today?
No, not really. But to be quite honest with you, is them finding a way of winning the match. A game that was littered with mistakes all over the field for both teams. A game in which Eibar actually did a somewhat better version of Atletico Madrid in terms of how physical it was. They actually had significantly more fouls in the game than Atletico Madrid, 24-9. And so you thought that if there was going to be a winner, it was going to be indeed Eibar. They go up 1-0. The goalkeeper Dimitrovic scores of a penalty kick. And then there didn't seem to be anything happening for Atletico Madrid, but then a mistake by Eibar in misclearing the ball from the back, a rebound of Llorente, and then Luis Suarez scores that goal. It's 1-1. And I think at that point you may have thought, you know what, this is the more likely score. Neither one of these teams really deserved to win this match. They haven't done enough to win it. And then Luis Suarez, in the most Luis Suarez way, finds himself behind the back line. Slightest of contact, slightest of touches. He goes down. Penalties given. They go to VAR. Not enough to overturn it. Not enough to say that it was a clear mistake by the referee. And then Luis Suarez, because he is shameless, and I love that about him, he goes on and takes the penalty kick himself. Not only does he take it himself, but does a little panenka, a little dinky over the top just to kind of continue the humiliation of Dimitrovic, the goalkeeper, and Eibar as well, and just kind of rub it in. 2-1 Atletico Madrid, important result, deserved? I don't think so.
Jules, what do you make of the Atleti performance?
No, I agree with Ali. I don't think they deserve to win, but hey, they find a way. It's a bit cliche, but this is the luck of the champions as well. You know, only once before this season they went behind. That was against Real Madrid in the derby. They didn't win that game this time. They came back to win it. They benefited from a big mistake. They scored a penalty that I'm not really sure is a penalty. But what's striking me, one is, of course, the importance of the result. While Real Madrid were humiliated in the Copa del Rey by a fourth-tier team, while Barcelona was struggling against Cornellà tonight, again in the Copa del Rey, and embarrassing themselves by missing two penalties. Again, Ramon Juan, they still qualified, but yet in that time, Atletico won a game that they should not really have won and go even further up in the table. And the other thing is that Luis Suarez is 33. He's walking on that league. He's walking on that league when he has one knee left. He's overweight. And yet he still finds himself by scoring 12 goals now he's on, and by being so decisive that I underestimated completely the impact that he would have had on this Atletico team when they signed him, I have to be honest. But he's walking on La Liga right now, and I think he deserves a lot of credit for that.
Ale, has Luis Suarez surprised you with what he's done so far this season?
Yes, but more importantly, what he has done, he has surprised Ronald Koeman, who didn't want him. Hey, good decision, Ronald. Good decision, Barcelona. And what is he doing right now? Well, he's on top of the scoring table in La Liga. And though I thought that there would be, I suppose, a letdown in terms of what his productivity would be, I still thought that he would be a useful player. And when we talk about the impact that he has had on Atletico Madrid, as Julien just alluded to it, let's not forget that part of this discussion is also the impact of the hole he left in Barcelona. So it's a double impact. It's what you do for Atletico Madrid, and it's what you do against Barcelona in leaving this team behind. They haven't figured out who to play in that position because they don't have anybody who can play in that position. And Atletico Madrid is loving the fact that this guy's scoring game winners late in matches, and they're top of the league.
Jules, is there any chance we get a decent title race? You've mentioned the frustrations, the struggles of late for Barcelona and Real Madrid. I mean, neither of them look like they're going to compete.
Right now, I mean, you know, we said before that after the derby that we felt Real Madrid could come on a good run now, and that maybe the defeat in the derby for Atleti could derail a little bit their momentum and the season. And I think at that time, both me and Ali said, okay, yeah, maybe Real Madrid are going to come back and win this. Now, it's not happening. I don't think it will happen. I don't think Atleti can lose that title. They can go 10 points clear, as you said, with the remaining game in hand that they have. Of course, there will be the Champions League and a lot of things can happen, but you feel certainly that the momentum they have, the way that they can find a way to win those games when they're not really on top, they're not good on the night. They were not good today. They didn't play good football. They didn't create much, to be fair, and they still won. And I just think this is this is what they do, and because they defend so well, because they've got Luis Suarez in that kind of form, if he gets injured, then I'm not sure Moussa Dembele can take over and have the same efficiency. But right now, I think it's really hard to see anybody else but them to really win this Liga.
Ale, will it even be close, or is Atletico Madrid going to win this thing running away?
Well, I don't think that Atletico Madrid is built to run away from anybody. I don't think they're that kind of team. However, what they are built on is consistency. And you don't get outstanding performances from Atletico Madrid, but you also don't get really poor performances. And so they're somewhere in between. And in between, you get consistency that you're not getting from Barcelona, and that certainly you're not getting from Real Madrid. And those are the teams that have an opportunity, I guess, an opportunity to perhaps challenge for this. So while Atletico Madrid continues in that consistent level of play, Real Madrid is one of these things. And Barcelona is hey, every which way. And there is no real opportunity for either one of them, either Real Madrid or Barcelona, to generate enough momentum to truly threaten Atletico Madrid.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.